Good afternoon, and what is a cool, bright and sunny day. It is Tuesday, the 17th of October. I've got a nice hot cup of tea and a small pink package to unbox, which I believe has come all the way from Australia. So let's get this open. Just going to put my finger in there and tell. Simple enough. There's a little box in here, I can tell. A bit of paper here. So this is a little game which actually come from Australia, I believe. The score. So the heist is on. 18 cards, 18 minutes, and no game master in the world of a lifetime. Sorry, in the heist of a lifetime. Welcome to the fastest storytelling game of all time that literally anyone can play. Build your team, make your plan, and tell an incredibly high story in the blink of an eye. Get your crew together. So, what this promises is it's for ages 13 plus, 1 to 6 players, and 18 minutes. And it's from Tin Star Games. So, let's find out what we've got in here. Just say here, eyes only. Let's get the knife. Under the plastic. It's a bit tight. Okay, so that pulls out. And you actually, that's actually a really nice touch, because essentially what you've got here, this looks like a box folder, you know, right down to the cutout there. So you pull that out, okay, and you've still got the idea that this is a box folder, you know, look round, and along the base, and the other side, it looks like you've got printed paper in there, you've got records in there, and at the top you've got this. That's a really nice physical touch. When you pull out, you've got this. So I'm going to have to pull. And you essentially, you know, you've got things like diamonds cards, disguise, and it says, you know, something specific or just blending in. Anyone in a red jacket is a valet. Mega casino, it says at the bottom there. Hacking, if that's a chip, it can be hacked. Got bullion at the top, bank vault. So you've got hacking story elements in here. Stocks and bonds, signals, phones, radios, TVs, media, projection screens, you're all on them. And location, skyscraper, and it says on the bottom, no, sorry, you've rung 912. You've got a blank card as well, but you've got things like muscle, timing, control, and I can't recommend it. And then you've actually got, after that, I'm just scrolling, just going through the pack, and you've actually got a play guide for Acts 1 and 3, 2 and 4, and Act 5. You have the talent, nobody on the crew has the talent, so, you know, these are effectively sort of like talent cards, abilities, that sort of thing, and you can see, you know, what happens if you have the talent, what happens if you don't have the talent, and it's done act by act, and you're essentially reacting to that. Basically, you know, if I've not got the talent, so in act 1, if I have the talent, is this talent helps us as in the heist as I, and that's the prompt. You use the talent to help you push the story forward. And nobody on the crew has the talent. This talent would be no help here because. And there are multiple copies of this, you know, essentially, so each player can have one. And then we've got the act cards, so 5, 2, so, you know, they're there as well, you know, they're also different colours as well. And then things like, you know, prize winning, cheating, cards, dice, the ponies. The Mark likes to gamble, we like to win. Lucky me, 5 aces, gambling event. So these are all kind of prompts. So yeah, that's interesting. So then we have a crew sheet. So you're putting together a crew on here using this pad. You know, hand these out to the players. They're writing them down, and my talents are this, this, and this. Nice and simple. So that's what you get. Mine's a little bit crumpled there. And then in between, you have these. So you've got the first one is the rule book. I say the rule book, the rules leaflet. Let's be more accurate. So it folds out like this. So essentially, one crew, one target, one chance, and the rules are explained on here and over the other side. So you know, it explains the cards, planning your heist, building your crew, stacking the deck into the action. It's, you know, so all going through all these sections, all to plan. You turn over. What happens in the when it goes off the rails? Then you've got the final act, and we have an example of play taking up the last section, and also a boxed piece of text there where it says rethinking failure. So that's fine. I mean, the other thing about this is, you know, the heist is a sort of kind of a classic kind of setup for a storytelling thing, whether that's in a board game. Fowers Games have got a couple of really nice board games which deal with heists. Then you've got Leverage the Role-Playing Game. Leverage the Role-Playing Game, based upon the television series, is one of the finest role-playing games adapted from one particular you know, license. Certainly would have put that in my top 10. And then second to, of licensed role-playing games, certainly, you know, along with Buffy the Role-Playing Game. And then back for more, the score. Here we have the expansion rules. And here, you know, so basically we've got a mini expansion, player tips and advice, you know, expanding it to 7, 8, 9 players, options for solo play, and then, you know, handling elements such as grittiness, no guaranteed happy ending, options like the leverage option, which I already mentioned there, but it also mentions Mission Impossible, because again, that's also a heist style game or situation. The same again with the Die Hard, but again with Mission Impossible and Leverage, you're doing the heist, whereas in the Die Hard you're trying to stop it. So you've got expanded rules there as well. So that very neatly packs in like that, and you just slot it back into the box. Fits neatly, and then so yeah, that's the score. A mini role-playing game about storytelling role-playing game about doing heists. You know, this fits into the same kind of genre as the Queen's Gambit, or and essentially boxed role-playing games, mini boxed role-playing games like Queen's Gambit, as I say, or something like Alice is Missing. Although I suspect both with Queen's Gambit and with this, you've got a bit more flexibility than Alice is Missing, which is very focused on telling one story, although you can replay it for different options. But and this, unlike Alice is Missing, these games are going to be, you're going to be talking rather talking rather than texting on the phone. So yeah, that is the score. Who's that by? That is by Tin Star Games. So, hope you've enjoyed this unboxing in the Nook. If you have, then please do click on the like button down below. And of course, if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to get more unboxings of Nook, where you'll see me out here with a package not normally pink and not normally from Australia, which I will unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea, then please do click on the subscribe button down below. Thanks again for watching another unboxing of Nook. Be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.